Her name was Kaanchi. Today, I was sitting outside in the sun drying my hair. Then suddenly, the memories of the past opened up in the gallery of my mind. Hello, I'm Amit and welcome to Heartwarming Fables, where every story touches your soul and leaves you with a smile. When I saw the silver in my hair in the mirror, I thought that she was fascinated by these hairs only. She used to say that your eyes and hair are very beautiful. I did not know when I reached the past while thinking. Kaanchi, she had just got admission in the college. She used to sit in a corner looking at me again and again. One day, I asked her, "Are you new to this city?" She replied yes and said, "My father has just been transferred here. That is why I have taken late admission." I said as a formality, "If you need any notes, etc., then take it from me." She said, "Okay." Then she said, "I like you very much." I felt happy hearing the praise. The conversation went further. She said, "I keep looking at you only." I felt even happier. My heart, pleased with the praise, started thanking her silently. The next day, she came to me again and asked for notes from me. I also happily gave her the notes. Slowly, this became her routine. She started finding excuses to come to me every day. In the beginning, I liked talking to her, but slowly she started getting bored of me. With admission in college, not only academics enter, but colorful dreams also enter the eyes. Far from the reality of life, there is a world of dreams in which all kinds of dreams are decorated in the eyes. Same was the case with me. It was my first year in college, so I also wanted to get acquainted with the colorful world. Kaanchi was becoming an obstacle for me in that. She wanted to spend maximum time with me, and I wanted to spend minimum time with her. I started distancing myself from her, but she wanted to come closer to me. People started calling us lovebirds jokingly, which I did not like at all. Like any other girl, I also used to search for my Prince Charming in college, but Kaanchi's closeness to him started bothering me. Tired of this habit of hers, I took admission in another college. By doing this, both of us came in the headlines more. I started running away from her more. One day, I got a call from my friend that Kaanchi wants to meet you, but I refused to meet her. I got some peace in the new college and started living my college life. I thought that somehow I got rid of her. One day suddenly I saw her in my new college. I was stunned to see her. I ignored her while avoiding her gaze. But she was not going to listen. She came to me and said, "I have fallen in love with you. I like your eyes and hair very much. Why do you run away from me?" I told her, "What nonsense are you talking about? If you want to love, love a boy. Don't bother me with these useless things. Let me also enjoy my college life. And you too love a boy, not me," I said angrily. "If your name is linked with mine in this college, then no one will be worse than me." She started crying and said, "Don't say this. I have taken admission in this college for you only. I fell in love with you. How can you be so cruel? Don't you value my love at all?" I ignored her words and headed towards my home. There was no communication between us for a few days. I thought my scolding had an effect, and I started settling into the colorful atmosphere of the new college. I also made some new friends. One day, one of my friends gave me an envelope and said that Kaanchi has asked me to give it to you. When I opened the envelope, after coming home, "I love you" was written in blood. I was stunned. I was not able to understand what I should do. I was able to understand her silence for the first time. The flood of emotions that had reached me, breaking the dam, had soaked me inside. Sometimes, life brings us to such crossroads that we cannot think of a perfect solution. I did not have the slightest affection for Kaanchi, but my conscience was not able to ignore her. I thought it appropriate to meet Kaanchi. I thought I would tell her, "How is it possible for you and me to meet? We both are homosexuals by nature. This may be your attraction, not mine. You control your feelings and make a male friend." As per the plan, the next day I called Kaanchi and invited her to meet me in a restaurant in the evening. Infinite happiness was visible on her face, as if a lover is about to meet her beloved. I reached the restaurant at the appointed time. Kaanchi was waiting for me. Her innocent face seemed to be answering many unanswered questions. She wanted to live that moment. Her entire focus was on living those moments. She wanted to capture that time forever in her memories. I explained to her lovingly, "Look, Kaanchi, there is no union between you and me. We both can only be good friends, but there is no such thing as love." Her face was pale, as if a newlywed bride was about to meet her lover. She had brought me an expensive perfume as a gift. Despite my repeated refusals, she gave me that perfume. I said, "From today, we are just good friends and nothing else. Why don't you make a boyfriend for love? You are beautiful. Anyone will become your friend." She smiled and said, "I like you very much." After that, we both came to our respective homes. I had also read the expressions on her face. She was firm on her love. Kaanchi and I did not meet for a few days. I thought that Kaanchi had learned to stay within limits, and maybe she had also made a male friend. After some time, one day, I got such a news in college that the ground slipped under my feet. The news was that Kaanchi had died due to electric shock. It was being said that the cause of death was not completely clear. The dead body was found in the bathroom, burnt by electric current. If I was pricked, there was no blood. It seemed as if Kaanchi had committed suicide. Her suspicious death had shaken me to the core. I was remembering her innocent face and her words that "I like you very much." My heart was crying that, "Kaanchi, what have you done?" I had even explained to you, I myself had become depressed under the burden of Kaanchi's death, from which it took me a long time to recover. It took me a long time to accept Kaanchi's death, and her death is still a mystery for me. But some secrets of life are never revealed. Some crimes are committed in life unknowingly, whose hearing keeps happening in the court of mind from time to time. It is very difficult to decide the punishment for such crimes, which we have never committed. But today, the silver in my hair reminded me of Kaanchi, and at the same time, my mind started thinking, what name should I give to this love? The perfume given by her still makes me smell her memories. Kaanchi, you were the first love of my life, even if it was one-sided, and I was probably the first and last love of your life.